On March 21st, I climbed Mount Karakuni, which is in the Kirishima range in Kagoshima. The mountain is 1,700 meters tall, and the hike itself is fairly easy. It's about 5 kilometers out and back, and has about 550 meters of elevation gain. A quarter of the way up, you can see the Mount Io crater from an observatory point. There's a lot of gas escaping from a volcanic duct, and it's super loud. At first I thought a jet was flying overhead, but then I realized that the sound was staying quite constant, and when I saw the duct it made a lot more sense, but it's pretty outrageous how loud it is. I have some of my vest when I get to the top. About halfway up at the 5th station, there's a very nice rest hut, and that also has signs and maps with more information about the area. The name Karakuni comes from the same characters that you see in Japanese for Korea. And it's said that if the weather is very clear, you can see the Korean peninsula from the top. When I was there, I didn't get so lucky. It was fairly clear, but it was also ridiculously windy and cold at the top. Also in that range, you have Mount Takachiho, which is famous because Sakamoto Ryoma and Oryo supposedly went there on their honeymoon. And I was hoping I could traverse across, but apparently about 10 years ago, there was an eruption and you can't make that traverse anymore. And Mount Takachiho also has a fancy three-pronged spear at the top that supposedly Ryoma accidentally pulled out on his honeymoon, and if you pull it out, supposedly the mountain explodes, but it didn't, so lucky for him, I guess. But next time I go back, I'd love to also visit that peak. All in all, it was a really nice, fairly simple hike and had a lot of really interesting views. And the crater at the top of Mount Karakuni is absolutely massive, so it's quite out of this world, and I highly recommend it.